Very, very sorry. Suddenly there was a network failure. Okay. Now okay. So what is the genetic material of human being or any organism? What is the genetic material?
DNA.
DNA. Okay. In all the organisms, my children, now if you take human, in human, how many chromosomes are there? You know that one. How many chromosomes are there in human?
46.
46. Remember, in every chromosome, there is one DNA molecule. How many DNA?
One DNA.
One DNA molecule. Approximately that length of the DNA molecule is 2 meters. How much long?
2 meters.
2 meters long. So if you take DNA is microscopic or macroscopic. Can you see by your naked eye the DNA?
No, sir.
Such a molecule having how many meter?
2 meters.
2 meter means it's a huge size. Clear?
Yes, sir.
That is one thing you have to understand. Second thing it is, what the 2 meter mean compared to a cell size. A cell size, the length of DNA is about 150,000 times bigger. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
In the DNA, if you take DNA, in the DNA, you have studied, there are nitrogen bases. Can you remember? Can you remember?
Yes,
There are home
nitrogenous bases.
nitrogen bases. So in the nitrogen bases, actually, okay, when you there are 4 types of nitrogen base. How many types of nitrogen bases? How many types of
4
nitrogen
types.
bases? Again, we'll get cut off. How many types of nitrogen bases? Last time.
4.
How many types of nitrogen bases?
4 types.
4 types of nitrogen bases. In the 4 types of nitrogen bases, now one we say adenine. What is the nitrogen base name?
Adenine.
Adenine. You do okay. Second one is guanine. Third one is cytosine. Fourth one is thymine. What are the nitrogen bases? I will again repeat. You can't immediately take that one inside your memory. What are the nitrogen bases? Adenine. We say A. Okay. Second, what is it? Guanine. We say G. Third one, cytosine. We say, what is it? C. Okay. And last one is thymine. We say T. Could you please take it down? So what are the nitrogen bases? What are the nitrogen bases?
Adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine.
Adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. Okay. Have you taken it, my children?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, here we come for a idea. Okay. I'm searching for nitrogen base, just an idea. Okay. Nitrogen base sequence of insulin. Insulin is a protein in our body. Do you know? Have you heard about the word insulin?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This insulin, if you consider, okay, In the insulin, to make the insulin, the nitrogen bases are nearly 150 nitrogen bases. How many? How many?
150.
You might think, sir, only 4 is there. No, how it is 150? They are repeating. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
They are
Yes.
repeating. Repeating. They go again, and again. What is it? So if I just search nitrogen base sequence, just I'm searching nitrogen base sequence, it will be coming various orders. A, G, T, C, C, G, A, T, T, C, G, C, C, G, A, T, T, A, C, G. Like that, it will go on. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now that particular nitrogen base sequence determine one character. Understood?
Yeah.
Understood. Now one person has a brown color eye. Another person has a black color eye. Why? Because
According.
nitrogen base sequence of black eye person and brown eye person are little different. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That little difference give them, what is it?
Different colors.
A different colors. You are different from your brother. You are different from your sister. Why? You are born for the same father and mother. Then why you are different? Why you are different? Small changes in the
Nitrogenous base.
nitrogen base sequence. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. That is one thing you have to understand. Okay. It is the nitrogen base sequence deciding your character. Okay. One person is talented in drawing. We say he has the nitrogen gene for that. Gene mean, is there something called gene? No. It's a piece of DNA having a particular nitrogen base sequence. That nitrogen base sequence is there. He can draw with great talents. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understand.
If you don't have it, then can you draw?
Can't, sir.
Can't. No. If you don't have it, you can't draw. Okay, that's one of my friend. His name is Ruben. Okay, my schoolmate. Up to O level, we were together. If he see anything, he will be keeping the pen like this. Looking at the object, he would be drawing like this. Understood? Eyes will be on the
Object.
object. Picture will be coming perfectly. Okay, if you take me, I see, I draw. I see, I draw. I see, I draw. After that, if I draw a tortoise, it will looking like a fish there. Understood? So, why mean gene? Gene mean, what is it? What is meant by gene? Is there anything, something specially called gene? No. Gene mean the nitrogen base sequence of a DNA. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Right. If the nitrogen base sequence changes, then what would happen? What would happen?
Differences.
The differences will come. That is what we call by the name variation. That is one thing you have to understand. Another thing you have to understand it is in a human cell, if you take every human cell, in one human cell, how many chromosomes you told?
6 chromosomes.
Eh? How many
46.
chromosomes you told? 46 chromosomes.
46.
But keep in the mind, in every human cell, there are about 15,000 genes there. How many?
15,000 genes.
15,000 genes are there. So, if one chromosome contain only one gene, one DNA, one gene. Now see, I told you now, one chromosome means has a single, what's it? DNA. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In that single DNA, if it is accommodating only one gene, then for 46 chromosomes, how many genes can be there?
15.
46.
Only
46.
46. Correct. But how many genes you have? How many genes you have?
46.
15,000 genes you have. Then how it is possible? If this is the DNA, here to here, what is it? One gene. Here to here, another gene. Here to here,
Another gene.
another gene. Like this, if one DNA, one chromosomal DNA contains many genes only, 15,000 genes can be accommodated in how many chromosomes?
46.
46
46
chromosomes.
chromosomes. If you want 46 chromosomes to hold 15,000 genes, the only choice it is one should have, one DNA should hold one
More
gene
genes.
or
Okay,
many
more
genes.
genes.
Many genes. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
One chromosomal DNA having many genes in it is called by the name linkage. What is the name given?
Linkage.
Linkage. So what is meant by linkage? One chromosomal DNA, here to here one gene, here to here another gene, here to here another gene, like this. There are many genes in
DNA. Chromosomal DNA.
one chromosomal DNA. So one chromosomal DNA carries many genes at once. And that nature is called by the name, what is it?
Linkage.
Linkage. Are you clear?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you
Clear.
clear? One more thing. Now, how many genes we have in our body?
15,000.
15,000. All of us. You have 15,000. I also have 15,000. Every cell has 15,000. How many chromosomes we have in our body?
46.
46.
46.
Now, in these 46 chromosomes, 23 chromosomes were given by
Mother.
mother. Another 23 came from the
Father.
father. Okay. 23 came from the mother. Another 23 came from the
Father.
father. That means mother or father, they gave 23 chromosomes to you, correct?
Yes, sir.
In that 23 chromosomes, altogether 7,500 genes were there, correct?
Yes, sir.
So our father or mother didn't give the gene, okay, one by one. One gene, two gene, three gene, four gene, not like that, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Here one gene, keep it. Here another gene, keep it. Here another gene, keep it. 7,500 genes, one by one, one by one. Is this the way our parents gave the genes to us?
No, sir.
No. They gave how much?
7,500.
7,500 genes using how many chromosomes?
23 chromosomes.
23 chromosomes. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Right. So parents were giving chromosomes. One chromosome contains many genes. All the genes are coming to us. Okay. Hope you understood it.
Yes, sir.
Good. So I think you have understood the linkage, correct?
Yes, sir.
You have understood the linkage. Right. Here you can see gene 1, gene 2, gene 3, gene 4. All of them are in the same chromosome. Then what kind of genes they are? What kind of genes they are? They are linked,
Linkage.
linked genes. Are you
Lineage.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Mendel. Okay. Here we speak about Mendel. Hereafter we are going to speak about Mendelian genetics.
Genetic.
Mendel is coming to the crowd of the person who first explained the content of genetics. Okay. The first man who hard work to bring the concept of what is it?
Genetics.
Genetics. Okay, on that concept nowadays we are doing much more works. Now say in Sri Lanka you would heard about, okay, some children, some born children are abandoned in the roadsides. Have you heard about some small
Yes, sir.
babies, some small babies by the parents, they are abandoned in the road, keeping in the road and running. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now we collect the baby. Okay. We search for the person whose child is this. Okay. We find some person. Okay. How to prove that person is the father or mother? How to prove?
By checking the DNA.
Only by checking the DNA, correct?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, we can't prove. Now that person can say, okay, I have, okay, this is not my child. How to prove this is your child? Understood?
Yes, sir.
That is the extreme level of genetics. Its fundamental part was played by Mendel. Okay, until this world exists, Mendel's name will be there in the history. That kind of a person, Gregor Mendel. Gregor Mendel had certain ideas. Some of the ideas were, now after Gregor Mendel, we improved the ideas. Now, for a simple example, Wright brothers invented the first aeroplane, correct?
Yes, sir.
The first aeroplane flew only for 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. After 5 years of work, they prepared the second aeroplane. That aeroplane flew only for half an hour. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, there are so many improvements. Now planes are flying for 20-24 hours. That's true. I'm not telling no. But still we remember whom?
Right, brothers.
Wright brothers for inventing the aeroplane. Point it is, they are the start time person. There can be limitations, 10 minutes flying, half an hour flying, those things can be there. But they started it, right?
Yes, sir.
The following people only improved it. So which is difficult? Starting or improving?
Starting.
Starting is difficult. Improving is easy. So Gregor Mendel did experiments. He came with certain conclusions. They are correct. Thing it is, when we improved several ideas thereafter, certain ideas were not there with Mendel. Certain ideas, now new ideas when they are coming, did Mendel thought of it? Did Mendel think of it mean? No. Mendel had a limited space and he did some experiment. So according to your book, Mendel had no idea of linkage. Understood?
Yes, sir.
it is away from Mendel's idea. That's true. There are many things away from Mendel's idea, because he was the first man to explain the
Genetics.
So in the next class, we are going to describe about the Mendelian genetics, the
Genetics.
experiments conducted by Mendel, and what he did, what he got, all those things we are going to explain. Okay, today late only I started the classes. Meanwhile, there was a network failure also, but I don't want to drag it after 11 o'clock because there are several children who is sleeping on time. இந்த நேரமே 11 மணிக்கு கூழுத்து பிடிக்கிறதே என்ன கொலகாரனை பார்க்குற மாதிரி சில உங்க கண்ணால தெரியாட்டியும் கொலகாரனை பார்க்குற மாதிரி தான் எனக்கு ஃபீல் உண்டாகுது. Okay, so we'll meet on Friday, inshallah, the third day. Okay, we'll meet inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Good, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Good
you.
night, sir.
Thank you.